Happy Monday and welcome to Audacity Presents. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, I want to do a shout out to someone, to my cousin Brianna. I want to let you know that my invitation still stands for you to come on the podcast. All right, I just wanted to do that. Happy Monday again. So I want to start with my replay. Let's start with my replay today. My replay is by Israel Houghton and New Breed called My Strength. And some of the words are my strength, all the joy of the Lord is my strength, all the joy of the Lord is my strength that is enough to overcome the world. And then he says, you're the joy no one can take away. You're the peace inside I can't explain. You're the strength I need. You will always be. I love this song. I think it's an old one, but it's still a good one. And speaking of strength, y'all see how I made that kind of connection. That's what we're talking about today is the audacity of strength. The audacity of strength. So think about this. At the end of the journey, you realize you had more strength than you thought. There have been hills you didn't think you could climb, valleys you didn't think you could dig your way out of, storms you thought would take you out. But you found the strength to persevere. You have more strength than you think you do. And that's written and can be said for all of us. When things happen, we think, Lord, I'm not going to make it. But once we get on the other side, we realize God gave us the strength to make it. So Webster defines strength as the capacity of an object or substance to withstand great force or pressure. The quality or state of being physically strong. That's how Webster defines strength. I think as humans, we can have physical strength and mental strength to withstand great force or pressure. As believers, our strength is not by our own effort, but by God who gives us the strength to endure. And we know that God will not put more on us than we can bear. He knows our limit when we do not. Let me say that again. God knows our limit when we do not. There have been situations that we have had come up in our lives and we think, Lord, this is more than I can bear. But that's us saying that. God knows our limit. In 1 Corinthians 10:13, it reads, no test or temptation that comes your way is beyond the course of what others have had to face. All you need to remember is that God will never let you down. He'll never let you be pushed past your limit. He'll always be there to help you come through it. God knows our limit. He doesn't give us more than we can bear. The Apostle Paul wrote this to the Corinthians, and he wanted the Corinthians to know that the Lord would give them grace through their temptation. There is victory on the other side of temptation. Think of a time when you were at a point where you felt you could not go on, but you did. You made it through. Think of a time or remember a time when the weight of life seemed too heavy, but you were able to carry it. If we persevere, God will be our strength to continue. The problem is we never turn it over to Him. In 1 Peter 5:7, it says, it tells us to cast our cares on Him because He cares for us. We cannot walk in our own strength. It must be God's strength. With his help, you can do it. You can meet the challenge and conquer it. It may not be on your timing, but God's timing is always perfect. So again, I say at the end of the journey, you realize you had more strength than you thought. There have been hills you didn't think you could climb, valleys you didn't think you could dig your way out, storms that you thought would surely take you out. But you found the strength to persevere. You have more strength than you think. So, this is my Mary moment. And we have been focused on hope this year. Hope provides the strength and endurance to face trials and tribulations. You have more strength than you think you do. Y'all have a good week.